In this video, I'm going to break down the Nude funnel strategy, the exact marketing strategy that has helped me generate over $105,000 at 20 years old, starting and scaling online coaching offers. So although most people think that a high converting funnel is this complex, this multi-step machine, after analyzing over 300 funnels over the past few months, yeah, you heard me correctly, I can tell you right now, the highest performing ones are simple AF. So who is this video even for, so that you are not wasting your time watching through this presentation? This video is for people who have an online service-based business, so coaches and consultants mainly, and are stuck at or below $25,000 per month. This is because if you're already making 100K and you have a full marketing team supporting you, then a slightly more complex but still coherent system typically works better. So this is mainly for solopreneurs or people with a small team behind them. Now, first of all, in this presentation, I'll be going over the marketing funnel in general, what the Nude marketing funnel is, and how you can actually implement it in your own business with a real life case study where I have actually reworked a funnel of an existing person, of a real person who has a very complex funnel. All right, so let's start with the marketing funnel. If you don't know what a marketing funnel is a system that gets clients into your business most effectively and gets the right clients in your system. So everything starts with the traffic, right? So if you don't have traffic, if you don't have content, then people are never going to know about you. So for example, for our client Brian over here, it's mainly his Instagram that is driving his traffic. But after people know about you and they have awareness of you, then you have to take into account a couple of things. So the first one is the 7-11-4 framework. This is Google's framework, by the way, because Google has done a research study and has found out that people, before they buy high-ticket programs, they typically have to watch 7 hours of your content over 11 touchpoints and 4 platforms. So 7 hours of your content over 11 touchpoints and 4 platforms. So that is a lot of content to be watched. This is exactly why you need to nurture people after they become aware of you. Now, in Brian's case, the nurturing happens typically over lead magnets, the email newsletter, and then the VSL over the landing page as itself as well. Now, after you have nurtured people and they have watched a ton of your content, then you can finally convert them. This is the most fun part because here you are actually making money. So the conversion starts typically in the direct messages where we are having a conversation with these people. Then we are qualifying them with the qualification form, then booking them on a call. And then on the call, we are closing them. So this is essentially a marketing funnel in its entirety. This is a very, very simplistic breakdown, but essentially the conversion part, again, it starts with the landing page, then the sales call, and from the sales call, you close those clients. So this is a marketing funnel. Then what is a Nude marketing funnel? So a Nude marketing funnel is a marketing funnel with no unnecessary distractions and excess, which essentially means that it's as simplistic and as empty as possible. Many people, when they first get into making funnels, they want to make the most complex and the most sophisticated funnel, but that in reality does not work. So let me tell you why a Nude funnel is so much more better, a simplistic funnel. The first one is you only have 24 hours in a day. So if you're trying to build a very complex funnel, then you will typically see this happen. You are putting in 10 to 20 hours per day of work. Yeah, you heard me right, 20 hours per day. That's crazy, but you're probably doing that. And you see no revenue, so basically zero revenue. And this is typically because you are trying to do everything at once. So you are trying to have these email nurture sequences. You write blogs and articles, run meta ads, have a website SEO, and have a free school community as well. Now, obviously, there are thousands of ways on how to structure a funnel and the marketing funnel, and you are trying to do all of them at once. So if you're doing this, then you're essentially taking 1,000 steps, but 1,000 steps in 1,000 different directions. And this ties perfectly to my favorite graphic of my favorite book, which is Essentialism by Greg McCown. And in this graphic, you can see that if you are a non-essentialist, so a person who is doing everything at once and does not define the essentials, then you are wasting your energy in 1,000 different directions while getting nowhere. Whereas if you actually focus and you adopt the essentialist mindset, then you can grow exponentially and invest your time into something that actually makes sense. So by now, you probably realize that, yeah, you only have 24 hours a day and you can only focus on so much. So having a simpler funnel where there are fewer moving parts, which you can then master, is much better. But what's the second reason that this works? The second reason is that prospects hate making decisions. So you need to remove friction. Because prospects, especially in 2025, where everyone is extremely skeptical of every single online entrepreneur or every single person who is trying to sell them an online service, a prospect gets decision fatigue exceptionally quickly. So if you give people too many options, they just simply freeze and they never end up making a decision. So let's compare two funnels here. One is a complex funnel. This one will be that I will then analyze for you on how to optimize it. And the second one will be a Nude funnel. So this person over here is making around 40K, and this person is making $700,000 per month. So, and in this person's case, this is a very, very, very simplistic funnel. So he just has one YouTube video. By the way, his Instagram does not even have a link in his bio. It's so simple. And from his YouTube video, he has essentially two links. One free training and one calendar booking. That's all. In the free training, if you go there, then you have a confirm page, you have your opt-in, they will probably call you, contact you, so there will be an appointment setting process. But essentially, that's all that you get. So once you have opted in and get access to this lead magnet over here, you get redirected to the same calendar booking over and over again. So you essentially either book from the YouTube video itself, or you opt in for this lead magnet and then you book for the same meeting. Or they will probably call you because you have given them your phone number, and then once they have set an appointment with you, you will still be redirected to the same form. So it's very clear where you have to go. And it's a very, very simple, it's a very, very empty Nude funnel, as you could say. Whereas, for example, this funnel of this person over here is extremely complex. So you can see that this is just an Instagram page, and he has 3 links in his bio already. So 3 links in his bio, and also the DM me the word trades call to action over there. So the people have a lot of actions that they can take, a lot of decisions that they have to make, because they could either go to his blog where he has millions of links, or they could go to his Linktree, which has 13 clickable links. So imagine that, 13 links that you can immediately click on the first page, and then you are supposed to decide. It's a very complex system, and over 8+ different platforms. So it leads you not only to 13 different places, but 8+ different platforms. And then he also has his Calendly, which is also amazing because that's a simpler element. But if you want people to book a Calendly session, then you still are distracting them with millions of other links. Now, analyzing the Calendly itself, you can see it's great because it's a simple booking page, but it's not so great because people lack clarity on the exact purpose of the call. There isn't much of a description. There isn't much of a video sales letter explaining the process and explaining a couple of testimonials possibly. So this leaves people unclear as to what exactly they are supposed to do and what exactly this will be about. Because at the end of the day, this is still just an Instagram page, whereas this is a YouTube video where everything is broken down very clearly in detail. So what is the implementation of taking this complex funnel and making it this Nude funnel so people have clarity and they can actually take the right steps from there? So the implementation goes as follows. Step 1, delete, delete, delete. This first step is to delete as much as possible. Elon Musk has this saying that if you're not deleting so much that after the end of that process you have to add back 10% at least, then you are not deleting enough. So step 2 is, after you have deleted most things, to find the golden thread. So the golden thread rule. This is your essential intent. By the way, coming back to this book, so focusing on the essentials. And this golden thread should lead people to one single place. So in this case, it's the calendar booking. It's this one over there. So the golden thread here, by the way, is this one over there, because people are first led to the calendar and everything else just supports this action. So there is one specific action that you want your prospect to take, and every single link that this person, Sender Sage, has in their description is supporting that action. So people can either book directly, so directly take that action, or they can go to first the free training, where they will be redirected to the same key action. And then they can also look at the lead magnet, which then also redirects them back to that same key action. So it's not a very dispersed and very sporadically structured system like here, but it has a golden thread. And here as well, so the restructure would look as follows. I would honestly delete all of the links that he has right now. And if he wants to redirect people to his blog still, or redirect people to his YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever, then I would promote it in his Instagram stories and with common CTAs and ManyChat automations. This would make things so much simpler and so much clearer because he still has the opportunity to get people, get traffic to those sites. However, he's not cluttering his main funnel, which is his Instagram bio. So in his Instagram bio, I would then place a free training opt-in with a clear offer. So define exactly who this is for. And when people opt in and give their information to this person, then he has a persuasive and clear video sales letter, which then leads people to the call booking. Now, when you are getting people's information, then I would also include an email welcome sequence where they are nurtured, they get sent YouTube videos, get sent blog articles, and general information as to what exactly this person is helping people do. So obviously this person is helping people, or so he's helping ordinary tradesmen own a business, not a job. So that's an amazing offer. And I would just adjust his system like this. Now, from there, obviously, people already have given you their information, so you can also initiate an appointment setting process where you call the leads and you are, qualifying them, you are finding out about their pain, what exactly motivated them to input their information and watch the VSL, and then you can qualify them very easily and get them on this strategy call. Now, everything here, as for the appointment setting process, can also be outsourced to great appointment setters who then can take care of the job for him, essentially. Now, again, if he wants to promote every other platform of his, like YouTube, like LinkedIn or whatever, then he can do that via Instagram stories and comment call to actions. So this is how I would implement the Nude funnel system in this complex funnel, in this specific funnel. And these are the steps that I would take. So if your funnel looks like a maze, you're probably losing sales. Just strip it down, eliminate friction, and watch your conversions skyrocket. This is how you implement the Nude funnel system. This is why it works. If you have any questions in terms of this, then feel free to DM me on Instagram. I have my Instagram down below. And by the way, if you're an online coach or consultant and you would like to scale your business and you would like to implement the systems that I've been talking about in this video, then I help online coaches and consultants build an effective content to close system, client acquisition system, and show them how to manage it consistently to scale effortlessly. The first step that we typically take with a collaboration is a business audit and market research so that we make sure that your positioning is correct. The second one is we create conversion assets and do a complete backend setup of everything that you see over here. So, by the way, in this funnel, you can see that there are a lot of steps in the backend and the sales process. So that's something that we take care of. And in the third step, we then create a content strategy and a launch plan, which will then perfect the traffic side of your social media marketing funnel. And then the fourth one is the sales process and mastery build out. You see that I've done this for multiple people so far. You can check out other videos on this YouTube channel. But other than that, if you would like to take action, then you can schedule a free funnel audit down below. It's just a 45-minute call of you and me going over your system and drawing up a personalized roadmap for you right on that call. Sorry, I had to record this on my phone because for some reason in the last few seconds of my Loom recording, my sound was completely off. I have no idea. Maybe my Wi-Fi was not working. But anyways, yeah, I hope you like this video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.